Sorry.
So here also he say need to change the word, cannot use problematic. Yeah. He
So you use
say
non-profit.
non-profit.
And then you explain it.
Yeah. And the other things is okay.
And what was he saying about the contingency plan?
Contingency plan where?
Like if like right, this is our plan.
Yeah.
The
he
first one.
didn't say. I think.
Like the backup plan.
I think it's
This one,
okay.
right?
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
This is our main plan.
Main plan.
Contingency.
Because it's needed for the finance part. He needs to talk about contingency.
Okay. This is what I have
Yeah.
to talk. According to Dr. Tan, see, let's say marketing.
Yeah.
Okay. Marketing. Let's say he's using rebranding.
Yeah.
His strategy is rebranding. So I got to take the rebranding and I have to talk about the cost, the budgeting, how will it affect HP.
No, you have to talk about advantage and disadvantage of rebranding, the risk. Yeah.
The risk lah, basically. I mean, like, you got to show the budgeting and you got to talk about the risks
Yeah.
that has been that HP will face financially.
Yeah.
So let's say he's doing anything new in operations, I got to extract the strategy out and I have to talk about the strategy. How will it affect HP? He wants a lot of graphs, numbers, graphs to be shown.
Yeah.
So in order for me to actually do that, I need everyone's strategy. Like marketing, okay, what strategy have you used in your strategy? Operations, what have you used? HR, okay, what have you used to improve? So all that I have to extract, I have to talk about it financially. That's what I have to do actually.
Yeah.
So according to what you all sent to me, one was right.
Because
One was
Yeah,
it?
I sent
one
you the main strategy, but these
Yeah.
are the breakdown. That's the breakdown of the strategies.
Okay.
So yes, so you're saying rebranding. So yeah, it's reverse marketing. It's almost like rebranding.
same.
Yeah.
But yeah, just now Dr. Tan was saying that reverse and rebranding slightly there's a difference. But
Yeah,
that's
slightly,
fine.
slightly.
It's fine, leave it. Okay. So
No.
I mainly I need this strategies. I have to extract.
Yeah, I'll send you this table then.
So this is all the
That's the
strategies.
strategy. Yeah.
Alright, so what I'll do, I just talk about this with the margins, the profits,
But
the risk that HP will face financially.
You wanted to say something?
yeah, but actually this strategy is what I think roughly. Actually, I need everyone's strategy then put inside. You know.
It's after she's gone through what people,
Yeah.
the strategies
So
that people have
basically, you
recommended.
guys got to roughly tell me each and every department what y'all made an improvement or changes. So I have to talk about the changes in my finance department. That's all.
Yeah, as in what she's saying, right? She's saying the strategy itself, right? We've developed the main strategy.
Yeah.
But each department, you are responsible for developing your own strategy, which is in connection with the strategy we've given you.
Yeah.
You understand?
All right.
Yeah. So that this has been developed. This has been developed after she's seen like what each department has proposed to do. The strategy for each department. Like he had proposed, for example, you were doing operational, right? Yeah. To cut off low margin products. It's not that we said that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. The strategy that we said was the main strategy.
Yeah, your main strategy was two,
Yeah, that's
one
the
of
main
it was
strategy.
this, and one more is dividend.
Yeah, these are not the main strategies. These fall under the main strategy.
All right.
You see, what's happening is we are giving you the strategy, right? So within that strategy, you are supposed to create your own strategy, to solve your own departmental problem. You get it?
Yeah.
So, but for you, it's a bit different.
Yeah.
You have to get all the strategies that people have done and
correct.
analyze the
Yes.
effects and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's okay. Would you want? So is this okay? You can do with this, right?
If it's possible, you every and each one, if you all agree, do me a little bit brief on exactly what you are
Just
proposing.
describing the
Yeah.
strategy.
Yeah, exactly what are you proposing, and what is it going to be like? So it will be better for me to explain and get the budgeting.
Okay.
Because this one line, I can, like, if you give me a one line word, I can like describe it on myself. I can go out of the topic, out of the idea that you are trying to give.
No, like for example, right, human resources department to implement outsourcing and part-time job mechanism to save more cost. So now you're looking at how is the risks of outsourcing that strategy. What are the costs of if we outsource our
Okay,
things,
I think
what
this
the
is.
cost?
I think this is should be fine.
It should be fine
It should
because
be fine.
it's like main statements.
Yeah.
So you can outsourcing, you can find, right? Increase stakeholder. No, okay. To implement reverse marketing. So you're now just looking at reverse marketing to cut off some low margin products and handle the relationship with suppliers. So you're looking at the supply chain.
Okay, I mean, like, you guys are supposed to show me this.
Okay.
It would have
Yeah,
been
yeah,
easier
sure.
for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, because no, it's my fault. I thought you just needed our strategy. Like for your analysis, you need our strategy, but I didn't know you need like for all of them. It's okay.
Alright.
I'll send it to you.
So I'll basically.
Or you can just take a picture,
Mm.
because that's basically it. So you don't need to change too much the other part, right? Because it was dealing with the main
Yeah,
strategy.
yeah.
Yeah, which was fine.
So I'll just edit a bit.
Yeah, add the departments now.
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
and put in more graphs and
Yeah.
all that. Right.
You can even try putting for each department. You
Yeah.
can find the graph.
The data you can.
Finding a graph is not easy. Like,
If I find one, I'll let you know.
Right, sure.
I'll assist
Right.
you.
I've been looking all over the financial analysis of HP, the direct HP financial analysis. I've been going through all the analysis, but all these we are proposing one new thing.
Yeah, so some
So the graph and all we are supposed to create on ourselves.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
yeah.
That's the toughest part. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it's not easy. You got to calculate some I don't know what to say.
Yeah, but like if you look at, because Jade did like recommend like which shows revenue for the strategy.
I really want to.
Where did you find this one? You have the source.
Yeah.
Maybe you find something related to his stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we have to create. We have to create.
I'll do something about it.
Yeah, it's just showing where the profits will increase.
Yeah, just
or
Because these
decrease.
numbers and all, I have to think, okay, from this year, what is the loss, what is the gain? It's almost going to be the same, Like what I've done for this revenue analysis is going to be the same. Like, your risks, okay, let's say you're going to lose this much, you're going to calculate, okay, this is the amount that was current amount, then you're going to lose, and eventually you'll gain. It's going to be somewhere the same.
The same
All
as
the
in-
graphs are going to be the same because you are going to create on yourself.
No, as in, let's see. Let me try explain it another way. For example, right, let's say HP, they were, let's say our strategy is we're still keeping autonomy in palm, okay? So let's say, for example, human resources to implement outsourcing right? So you're looking at what was our cost when we were building when we were creating the products ourselves? What was the cost? What was the operational cost? So you look on the financial things and you look at what the operational cost was, right? And then you look at you're now comparing that with if we did outsourcing. So you're now looking at where would they outsource their stuff.
But the outsourcing part I have to analyze on myself lah.
Yeah, no, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
that means like you got to use their current analysis to create your own.
yeah, and you compare with what we've
Yeah,
recommended.
correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. And so is that it? Or,
Yeah.
What about that?
yeah. How far with your part?
Okay. I don't know how to write actually.
Which part is it?
Operation.
Is in which part? What did he say? Like, which
supplier,
part do you have to change?
Which part?
Like, as in which part do you have to improve? Or
The does say his work is too simple. Yeah, must be more deep.
like, but then is the stuff correct? Like, is his stuff like it's correct, but it's not explained more?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He want more data and analysis.
And tables.
Maybe too general.
Where's I don't know how you can improve it though. Like, except for adding graphs, because there are not a lot of graphs, and he likes graphs. I'm like, he's waiting to see it.
Except adding graph. What else?
Which part exactly did he say? So that we can go one by one saying, okay, yeah, you can add this.
No.
Let me know which part exactly did he say he doesn't like, or it's not explained too much.
I heard he said in oral. He just said in oral. He just looked at it.
Okay, the problems, it's fine. You can't. The problem we already explained it. Finding the basic.
He said it's too simplistic. The work is too simplistic.
Do you have any suggestions?
How about the word limit? Can it reach up to 660? Is it okay?
No.
So,
Cannot be more than 600.
Then how am I supposed to do all this?
Just screenshot your table.
Oh, okay.
Use
I
as
have to do
more
something.
table as you can.
Probably one of the toughest assignments I've faced.
here's the last one. Like,
And
It's supposed to be-
some explain you can put in footnotes.
mm,
Aduh.
I'm trying to see what else you can to make it easier.
we stop the video?
I think it's okay.
Huh?
You just press stop.